Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Victoria 2 Pop Demand Mode. We are playing Carlist Spain, lapsus, sorry. We are playing Iberia. We were Carlist Spain, but now we are Iberia. We are still an absolute monarchy though, and this is quite peculiar in this kind of games, because, you know, in Victoria 2 usually you tend to become either a democracy or a dictatorship, but you never keep your absolute monarch until the end of the game, if you are a civilized nation. So, for instance, the Soviet Union is a proletarian dictatorship. North German Federation is Her Majesty's government, and same for France is Prussian constitutionalism. United Kingdom still has Her Majesty's government. Italy is also proletarian dictatorship. So you see, we are the only absolute monarchy that has all these points over here. So we are the greatest power in the world, but you know this already if you follow these episodes, the previous episodes. You know already that we are the greatest power in the world, and we have now the possibility of developing tanks. Very good. So we will improve our army even more. Our army is already incredibly strong. We did incredibly well in the previous wars that we had. We had 2 wars against the United Kingdom and we won both of them. We had a war against the North German Federation and we won it. Oh, the World's Fair. Okay, yeah, let's send some money for the World's Fair. Now, what we are missing is a good navy. Our navy is not really up to date, let's say. So we are not able to build battleship, for instance. We are not even able to build these ships here or these ships here. Although we have submarines that didn't prove to be very good against the German Navy. So yeah, we need to build better ships. But anyway, apart from that, we're in a very good position. There are some rebels in one of our... So there are some... Communism is spreading all over Europe. You see, here communists were trying to take control of the Dutch government. We have Italy that is communist, we have the Soviet Union, we have not Romania, we have Bulgaria, this is also communist. We have the small state of Bremen that is communist. And now we have communists also here in Switzerland. So Switzerland will soon change to a communist country. Right now it's friendly with France and soon will be communist. So I think that before the end of the game we might see a war between the West and the communist East. Right now we are allied with Austria-Hungary. Surprisingly, we are allied with the Soviet Union that is in our sphere of influence because it's not a great power. Instead, we have Japan and Canada as great power. So even Italy could be sphere, actually. But I'm not interested in that. Absolutely not. Also because Italy could become a great power. It's very close to Canada. Belgium, Sweden, you see Soviet Union is here. It has 818 points. While the last greatest power, Canada, I mean, it has 1,190 points. So it's much higher than the points of the Soviet Union. Now we have rebels also in the Sikh Empire, which is another state that is in our sphere of influence. And we have also rebels over here. Independence rebels. So they would like to have a free nation instead of a nation that is a puppet of the Spanish Empire. I don't know why. I mean, the Spanish Empire is great. We're doing so many good things in the world. And so I would just accept to be a puppet of the Spanish Empire, I suppose. So we have troops all over the world that needs to be brought to Europe, because I'm interested in having our main forces in Europe so that we can fight our enemies, because yes, England, the United Kingdom, will probably attack us one day in order to take back control of southwest England. Right now they are not attacking because we are allied with France, Austria-Hungary, Soviet Union, the Netherlands, and also the United States of America. This is incredible. I'm really the bridge between two completely different cultures. So there is the democratic and liberal US that is allied with me, an absolute monarchy, and then I am allied with the Soviet Union, which is a proletarian dictatorship. So it's pretty cool. And now there is a war. So North German Federation is trying to take back the hegemony in the area of Central Europe. What is this color? Ha! Look at this. Didn't know there was this nation here. So of course, without our help, the Austria-Hungary is going to lose against the German Federation. But the German Federation was quite clever. They made an alliance with the United Kingdom. So if we join the war, we have to fight again against the United Kingdom. I don't know if it's convenient right now. Look at this. This is the military score of this coalition is 2058, and the coalition of Austria-Hungary has just 500. Really nothing. And even if we join, it would be very, very tough. So I might decide to decline. Yeah, I think it's more convenient to decline. Also because even if we win the war, we win just to have white peace. And no, it's not convenient. I'm sorry, Austria-Hungary. It was nice to work together against Germany, but now you're alone, my friend. So we just lost an ally, but we still have France, the Netherlands, the Soviet Union, and the United States of America. So it's okay. Also because if I join with Austria-Hungary, I cannot call my allies in the war. This is the worst part, really. Because if I had the chance of calling France and the USSR too, well, in that case, it's acceptable for me to join the war. But no, if I cannot do that, it's not convenient. Not at all. So, how is the situation with our factories? We still have some people that are unemployed in Andalusia. So let's have a look at the region of Andalusia. Where is Andalusia? Oh, it's terrible. It keeps changing the list. Okay, now it's better. Andalusia, we have airplane. We can build more airplanes. And electric gears. Canned food, yeah, explosive. We should be fine now. We can increase the opinion of Mexico. Maybe there is a chance that we will be able to sphere Mexico. It is not in the sphere of the US anymore because there was a revolution, it became a democracy. And whenever there is a revolution, the country is not anymore in the sphere of influence of the previous country. Red queues. I'm sorry about that. We can send military relief. Yeah, it's the best thing to do. Oh, now we can build tank factories. Very, very good. Is there anything that we have to do from the cultural tax? Not really. I would go with the naval technologies because we are really, really bad. So, what was I doing? Ah, yes, I have to build. Since we have now some extra people that are unemployed. Yeah, in Andalusia yet. Andalusia, yeah. Maybe we can destroy a factory that is not so important, like this one. Let's destroy the bakery. And let's build in Andalusia a tank factory. Because right now, who is the producer of tanks? No one. No one is producing tanks. And we are the only one producing airplanes. Interesting. But we cannot use airplanes for fighting yet. Which other region? Andalusia? Andalusia. Oh, it's just Andalusia. Okay. It even wants military access. Well, you can have it if you want. Oh, I forgot that also the Ottoman Empire is now a communist country, and apparently France decided to create a casus belli against them. They probably want to take control over Libya because there is oil. It's not a bad idea at all. I'm sorry I didn't think about it before. It would have been great. So first of all, we have more efficiency here. Let's pause the game a moment just to see how it's going. What's going on here? We have secret police. So the organization of all these rebels is going down, which is lovely, especially for the communists. And yeah, we can have an alliance with the Sikh Empire, and I think it's a good idea to accept because they are in our sphere of influence and we want to protect them anyway. It would be quite complicated to protect them in case of a war, but yeah, let's say that we help them. So I wanted to build another tank factory. Maybe, maybe we can build it here. And we don't need the fertilizer factory, really. It's completely useless. Bronze artillery, it's quite old, this factory. But let's keep it anyway. And somewhere where we can remove a factory. Not in England, because, you know, what if they take it back? But no, it'll never happen. So let's start a production of tanks in England. Shall we? Yeah, let's do it. And let's do it also here. And here too. Yeah, very good, very good. We can also, since there aren't any more colonies to be established, we can change the status from protectorate to colony for all these protectorates that we have. First of all, let them hold a little relay. So this would have more population in favor of universal weighted voting. Otherwise we suppress them. No, let's not suppress them. You know, nowadays it's okay. We arrived here with an absolute monarchy. But if now we have to change, it's okay. If we have to allow people to vote, I would accept that. Like 10% of the population now would like to vote. 10% of the population would also like to have a free press. This is something that we could grant, after all. We will have a slower casus belli acquisition speed, but we are not willing to wage wars right now. And also, the other negative thing is suppression points, but we have never used suppression points. We were very, I cannot say liberal or democratic, but we were kind with the people. So we were understanding the needs of the population, and that's why we are still an absolute monarchy. So I would go with free press. Let's say, yeah, let's do this reform. Why the game stopped? We can change the production in this province. It's now producing grain. Is grain in high demand? It's never in high demand. Okay, spices seems to always be the best thing to produce. Apparently, yeah, otherwise tobacco. It's also an option. But spices are more expensive right now. Maybe in the future we will change it again. Who knows? So I was saying, let's go with free press. The militancy increased. I was expecting it to decrease, but apparently the population, just 10% of the population wanting a reform is not enough to make them happy, let's say, make the overall population happy. Now, naval professionalism, let's go with it. We can take also them. We maybe have also troops here. Yeah, but we have just 2 ships, 2 transports. Why did they send just 2 transports? Oh, but we have many more. No, we don't. And here it is. A war against the Ottomans. Well, the Near East Popular Union. That is already at war against Najd and Bahrain. I would say that we accept to keep the alliance with France, but we don't really join the conflict. So, yeah, proceed. Unless we decide to take something. What are they taking from them? Fedzan. Fedzan? Yeah, it's this province, this region here. This is quite useless. I mean, why didn't they take Tripolitania that has oil and everything else? So it could be good for us to take Tripolitania. So, you know, I changed my mind. Let's send some units. Yeah, let's send also our submarines. And maybe we can ask to have Tripolitania. Yeah, I can grant you military access. You're gonna lose this war, my friend. No way that you win. Although, they are winning right now. What the hell? Austria-Hungary is winning against the German Federation and the UK. The UK is not helping the Germans. And so Austria-Hungary is winning the war. I'm quite happy about it. We can have an alliance if you want after your victory. That's really unexpected. Really, really unexpected. Let's keep going with the Navy. Can we enhance? Yeah, we have a bunch of naval bases to improve. I have to keep pause for a moment just to do this, at least in Europe, you know. It's quite important. We can even build new fortifications. Oh yeah, because we developed the army technology, and the one for the tanks is also allowing you to build better fortifications. Well, let's keep playing. This is the most boring things to do in this game. Allow constructions of tanks. Haha. Well, interesting. I don't even know how to use them, but let's build them. And you, my friends? Oh, look at all these rebels. Jacobin rebels. Let's fight with the French. They don't even have an admiral. Oh, because he just died, probably. No, hold on. I don't want them to die against the rebels. Let's go over here. Just 6,000 rebels. Oh. Yeah, let's support the poor people. Even if we lose some prestige, it's okay. Can we already add a war goal? We cannot. Oh, look at this! Japan is fighting with... Oh, because he's protecting Bahrain. Cool. So Japan is now fighting a European war. Or a war in the Middle East, to be more precise. So many rebels! Oh my god. Situation is very bad for the... I don't remember the name. The Near East Popular Union. Very bad. Our soldiers are now better. Also our ships. Can we add the war goal now? We cannot yet. So let's take these troops and let's go directly to their capital. Is it Istanbul or Ankara? I can't see. Is it? Nope. Yeah, it's Ankara. Well, let's go there. Can we? Can we cross the channel? We cannot cross this channel. It's controlled by them. But we can get very close to Ankara anyway. Let's send also the other ships. We can develop a new technology. Let's go with naval statistics. Oh. Now also Sweden, Belgium and Luxembourg are fighting against the former Ottoman Empire. Is there a battle here? Yeah. But for the first time we are able to win some naval fight. We can, right? Yeah, we're winning. Oh no, they made peace! So it won't happen that we take Tripolitania. Not now, at least. Maybe in the future. Let's send all our ships here. Okay, so we entered this war against the Near East Popular Union that will soon change to a democratic country because they have so many Jacobin rebels. They will probably not be able to kill them all, and if they take the capital city, it's done, and they are sieging the capital city right now. So let's see in the next episode if they succeed, if the rebels in the Near East Popular Union succeed or not, and let's see what will be the destiny of Europe and Iberia.